Uppy, uppy, uppy. It's One Funny Morning. I'm Dana Blizzard, and it's too early in the morning. This is the dumbest show in the whole world.
From Monday
to Friday. Sometimes on Saturdays.
Why would you say that in front of all these people?
Dean stinks.
You never know what's gonna happen.
That's your Dateline voice?
I don't know.
It wasn't good.
It wasn't.
It's not a chicken leg. This is a chicken leg.
Look at that manhole cover on my face.
Not a bad rendition of me. Hold on.
We know your brother. We'll give you a ride to school or whatever.
That's called
our
murder
small
in New Jersey.
He was a lot
Like what is?
with his everything.
Oh.
What's outside your Puerta de Clima?
That's Dylan!
Yeah!
Buenos dias. It is midnight, so it is dias. I'm out here with my suitcase and my reluctant son, but he's walking with me because he also wants to travel. He doesn't have a suitcase though, so I don't know if it's gonna work for him. But here we are. I don't know what I just kicked. And here's to a new year and a lot of happy mornings with Dina. So Dina, Happy New Year. Take it away.
I love it. Alejandra coming through. If you missed it, Alejandra, when it comes to the new year, will eat grapes. I think the not black-eyed Susans. What are they? Peas. Susans?
Peace.
Black-eyed peas. Don't eat black-eyed Susans. Those are plants. Don't eat those. And then she walks around outside with luggage, and that is supposed to give you some good voodoo that you, can I have that lemonade in there? That you will be traveling more in the new year. Side note, do not eat black-eyed Susans. We say that again. So we're in the kitchen today. I'm making my concoction. Good morning. I decided to sleep in a little because it's the last day before the weekend, and then everybody goes back to work. So good morning, cleaning and organizing. Please kidnap me. I didn't take my suitcase for a walk, but I did bring it upstairs. You're not going anywhere. You know, we're going upstairs. That's where you're going. Thank you. So I thought today we would make some pancakes because I've been having an itch for them. Jurgen, how are you? Jurgen, I should have taken my suitcase outside, and I should just kept saying to myself, I want to go to Bruges. I want to go to Bruges. I want to go to Bruges. Your hair looks much shorter when curly. Yeah, kinks up. It's a lot shorter, but it is what it is. It's doing its thing. I did the luggage thing too. Lulu's right here. She just took her medicine. She hanging. All right, let me get the egg. Thanks, Mary. I'm back at work already. Had to start back yesterday. I'm sorry. That stinks. So how is everybody doing today? That's not right. Hold on. You would have thought I would have had everything ready, but I don't. And then I had to turn this because as we learn this new house, the sun, look how pretty that is. I'll leave it like that. I had it facing this way before, and you could barely see anything. It was like blinding. But we have the beautiful sunshine. It's kind of like the weather door, but it's the weather window. And there is a beautiful sunrise through this window, and it is good Jesus lighting. And then I don't know if you can see here, there's a little thermometer. So it's 44 degrees here. We never knew the degrees. I'm retired. I'm still laying in bed. Good for you, Pat. I know. Where's RBG? She's probably in a box. Tammy, where the rest of my life is. I did find a new shirt for today. I dug through. And took everything to go on the same day, and I'm killing it this year. Good for you, Melanie. So the other day I had a hankering for some pancakes. And I tried the Krusty's pancakes that were gluten-free. Didn't like them. And I like everything that Krusty's makes. But if you are gluten-free, Pamela's actually makes the best gluten-free pancake. Did you guys ever do the thing where you add lemon juice to pancakes? Does that sound crazy? I feel like I knew a recipe. I know, Luann, I'm a little bit behind on my drinking, and I don't mean bourbon. Has anybody ever added lemon juice? What does anybody have a secret to making the best pancakes besides the mix? Nobody's making homemade pancakes, right? You're not crazy. I like adding cinnamon sugar. I add some vanilla. Yeah, the Jesus lighting is beautiful today. Let's make some pancakes. Pancakes are disgusting. All right, thanks for being here. Buttermilk. Yeah, I don't know. What's in your lemon? Just water, lemonade, and lemonade and ice. My mom added lemon juice to milk to make it buttermilk. I've heard of lemon, and I use pancake mix to fry chicken. Really? Warm water. If you're using the mix that just adds water, they'll be fluffier. Truck stop buttermilk pancakes, and all recipes are the best. From scratch, though. Wow, Anna, you're crazy. I make homemade pancakes. Who are you people? Someone I know does cottage cheese and pineapple. Gluten-free, I always add some. Really? Is there a large animal running in the yard behind you? Like Sasquatch, the way you asked it? No. There are deer. A lot of deer here. So, yeah. So I make homemade pancakes, sourdough. What's everybody making sourdough pancakes? I don't even know what you're saying. I coat chicken in buttermilk, then dredge them in flour and spices. I do lemon juice with baking powder and sugar. Who am I? I'm bougie. Yeah, you are bougie. I'm making pancakes too. Okay, good. Let me see if it says. What did I say? Lemon juice and pancake batter. Researchers recommend adding 1 tablespoon of lemon juice to every 1 cup of milk, as well as a sprinkle of baking soda. Together, these react and produce bubbles of gas. The bubbles get trapped in the batter and expand as the batter cooks, making it light and fluffy. What? What are you saying? And then there's buttermilk pancakes. Are we going to make homemade pancakes one day? The Aunt Jemima lady's back on the shelves. When did that happen? Joanna, good morning. I love Aunt Jemima everything. No, I want pancakes. Listen, I don't know how you guys could even hear the word pancake this many times and not be like, no, we have to go get pancakes. I don't know how you people live, but all I have to just hear a word, and I'm like, okay, and now I have to eat that. All right, can we have a discussion about something? Now, I've been thrown away maybe a lot of stuff here. This is Jason's orchid plant. Still has the tag on it. I think that he left it there so he would remember what it was. It doesn't have anything on it. This is still green though, although this just fell off. Is this alive? And what should we be doing for it? I know that orchids are incredibly difficult to cultivate and keep alive, and it's dry as anything. And I love plants. I love keeping them alive, but it needs a bigger pot. Yeah, it probably came like this. Yeah, he's still got it in the plastic. It's alive. Water once a week. Just needs some care. I don't think he says that he waters it once a week, but this says otherwise. Only takes an ice cube a week or something like that. Only blooms twice a year, and then it looks like that. So do I put an ice cube in it? Doesn't need a bigger pot, said Colleen. Leave it. Ice cubes. So I put a couple ice cubes in mine once a week. Pour an ice cube in it. Only a couple of ice cubes. 5 ice cubes once a week, they told me. We're all really on the fence about how many ice cubes are supposed to go in here. 3 ice cubes. Okay, I'm really going to need for us to get to some type of consensus. Somebody. They like small pots, okay? How many ice cubes? You guys figure that out while I make pancakes. No ice cubes. Okay. All right. You know what? I used the Greg app to tell me. Who's Greg? Please, no ice cubes. She put that in capital letters. Who's Greg? Yeah. Just water and drain, said Colleen. Colleen's using all big letters, you guys. I feel like Melissa said no ice cubes. Somebody said 3 ice cubes. 3 ice cubes a week. I can't even say ice cubes. Depends on how big the ice cubes are. No ice cubes. Orchid, thank you, Adi. There's a recommend for the leaders of studies to start 3 ice cubes and keep an eye on your plant. If this seems taking a peek at its roots, it's an easy way to tell. That's from 2023, Adi. Greg tells me when to water. Greg. Why don't I know what we're talking? Oh, Colleen is a florist. She's using big letters. She was like florist here. Like you get paid or you calling yourself that? Always about the size. Leave it alone. Put it back. Look at the tag. It will tell you. Okay. I have a cup per week. It does say right here. Okay, let's just do half a cup. All right. Colleen was like, oh, thank God. You animals. Did you guys? I have never seen anybody come across with their occupation so emphatically as Colleen just did. All right, that's it. We're done. Colleen, look. Colleen was like, Colleen, you saved a life today. Fertilize monthly. All right, Colleen, now you're talking crazy. I don't even know what you fertilize an orchid with. Let it drain in the sink. I don't think there's no drain. There's no hole. That's what she said. She never said that. Why would she say that? Okay, this show literally makes 0 sense. I have 0 idea why you watch it. Who put the fan on? Why would you put the fan on in winter? That was the light. Okay, learning some lessons. Oh, it's got a picture of a fan on it. I should have pulled that. Okay. My plants are going to stay with my renters for now. And my renter is lovely. Her name's Caroline. a nice, because they're big. It would be a lot to move them. And she didn't care either way. She goes, it's up to you. I was a little nervous about moving them now because I'm moving so many things and I don't really know where the sun is here yet, like on a regular basis. Like my plants get a lot of sun at my house. And I just don't know this house well enough. She's like, Dina, I am fine keeping your plants here. She goes, I do not have a green thumb, but I'll do whatever you say. And my plants, I'm telling you, Fiona Fig Leaf. I have to tell you, Johnny Cash died. He was moved. It didn't go well. But Carl is still thriving. So she is going to hold on to them. And if she says that they're struggling, I'll go get them. But hopefully I'll have enough time to get to know this house a little bit before I bring mine. But I'll tell you, Fiona Fig Leaf, everybody was like freaking me out about the fig leaf plant, but I actually find it to be super easy. Because they're big, but you moved a piano. You're not wrong, Mary. I'm more concerned about the sunlight, actually. And I just didn't want to be moving plants with like furniture, like have like Fiona Fig Leaf like stuck between like my bed and a nightstand and get all squished up. Like I feel like she needs to like get a limo. She needs to go through like a Chick-fil-A drive-through. Like she's not getting in the back of a truck. Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. Colleen wants to follow up. She's a florist. Colleen, can you put Colleen Florist Montgomery? Because then we will always remember you. But put florist in capital letters. Real aggressive. She said, orchids are tropical. Doesn't rain ice cubes in the tropics. Ice water is too cold. Now, she's an angry florist. If you can call yourself Colleen Angry Florist Montgomery, that sarcastic florist. Just some adjective. Colleen, because I am thoroughly enjoying meeting you today. Maybe you've said things in the past and they've come and gone. They haven't stuck like today's conversation. And I will remember it, as will everyone else. It's also kind of cold to move plants. That's what I'm saying. It wasn't a good time, Sharon. So Colleen, that is Alejandra's going to give you the speech. You have 24 hours, the whole thing. I'm going to write you an orchid care guide. Carol's trying to take your job. Watch out, Carol. She's going to meet you in a parking lot. She'd be like, back up, Carol. Okay. All right. Hold on. I got to find the eggs. So I started doing this. Does that what this is? Well, it's a jar, but anybody want to guess what's in here? This is new. It's not for me. I should say that. It's for Jason. I have this old jar in my house. One of the nice things I have been enjoying about Wise Ass Florist. Everybody come up with a nickname. What would you like Colleen to be called? Put it out there, and then she can pick. But it's got to be something about being a florist. But she's aggressive. The aggressive florist. Sun tea. It is not sun tea. Yes, Carol is right. It's cold brew. So Jason loves cold brew coffee. If I showed you his coffee maker, it's Mr. Coffee from like 1972. It's real. I don't drink coffee, so it doesn't matter. But he kept saying, he goes, well, I really love cold brew. But, I just sit this on the counter and I just wait until it gets crusty. And then I have a cup and then I throw the rest away. Okay, well, I have this jar. So we've been taking this after it cools down. Yeah, and it's an old jar. Find yourself an old jar. It's adorable. And I like it because there's this little thing. But it's very funny, like, merging. Colleen, no ice Montgomery. The caps florist. Colleen, the annoyed florist. Yes, Tracy, you should. Colleen, the angry florist, has a nice ring to it. We're going to all come up with your nickname. But anyway, so if you like cold brew, don't waste it. Find yourself and make it like a cute, the The florist AF. Old milk bottle. Carol's like, I like Eileen. I'm gonna be her orchid friend. I don't know. She's a little angry. I don't know if she's looking for friends. But you can ask her. She seems very fun. She's passionate. It's angry. The fancy flowers, the badass flowers. I have these cold brew pictures and brew it in the fridge. He likes cold coffee, not cold brew. Oh, it tastes different. Oh, okay, Trina, then you're right. It's just cold coffee, not cold brew. Okay. She's passionate, not angry. I don't know. You're right. You're probably right, but I think it sounds funny. Is it me or your internet cutting out? And I'm not angry about it. I don't know. You'd have to, I don't know if am I cutting out for anybody else? I'm not quite sure. That's the other thing I'm still trying to figure out with the house. Is like what the internet is like in different parts. So again, you'll have to tell me. Are you going to put the, oh, Colleen was like, oh, I'm angry. She's like, girls, this isn't passion. Just, The passionate, angry flowers. I think we can nix passionate. I think, Colleen, you're pissing her off by saying that she's passionate when she's clearly just angry. Oh, Colleen. I've never heard of an angry florist before. It's hilarious. Usually people that are doing floral arrangements, they usually are like really in touch with their feelings and they want to bring joy or bring solace to you in like a time where maybe you've lost someone. Not Colleen. She's like, here's your flowers. Hey, Edward. Cold brew is sweeter. Not add butter if you brew it hot first. Trini's drunk. Put the grounds in the filter part of the pitcher and then fill it with water and let it sit overnight. Okay, yeah, no, that's not what we're doing. I've always wanted to own a coffee shop bakery. All right, Trina. Me too. And it's called the Bitchy Potato, which makes no sense. I want to own a tater tot cafe. Very different. Colleen, put an ice cube in that orchid. I'll cut you in. How does your mom like Jason's house? Oh, everybody likes Jason's house. It's beautiful and all right, I gotta focus. Hold on. Mix all the ingredients together. Well, that's easy. And we're gonna add some. This is gonna be the longest way to make a pancake. You're cutting in and out. All right, let me check the intranet. I'm on it. You're gonna have to update his internet. My friend grew orchids. She kept them in her bathroom. Colleen, bitch, please, Montgomery. Oh, that's funny. What am I doing? 2/3 of a cup. You have to do that twice because I doubled it. You know what's funny is I love when like we cook like it's funny. Let me start again. I like when we start cooking in a kitchen and then over time, and sometimes that time is years, sometimes it's months, I update the kitchen.
You mean flip the pancakes?
You're gonna flip. They're not even done. You want to get? We're gonna put lemon juice and baking soda in it.
Why?
Nobody knows. No, they're supposed to be lighter and fluffier. Or do you want to just do it like this and then we'll compare it and do it the other way next time?
No, let's try it.
All right, want to get the lemon juice?
Do we have lemon juice?
Yes, because I bought it. But I like when we cook in a kitchen and then, you know, whether it's a year that goes by or a couple years, like in Runnymede, we cooked in that kitchen. Well, we didn't really cook online very much. But like, if you go back and watch the Chardonnay Go video, that's my old kitchen. And it's funny to see it. Everybody says, good morning, Jason. How are you wearing short sleeves? I'm freezing. I know, Janice, we're a little behind today. But then it's fun to see kind of like what it turns into. Like, I don't know if you guys saw the Shore House kitchen, but it was something. I'll have to show pictures. I say that a lot. So, Jason, we did a deep dive into orchid care.
To what?
Orchid.
Oh, am I about to bloom?
Well, no. Do you know how many times it blooms a year?
Once.
According to the Angry Florist?
Once, right?
Twice.
Twice a year.
Twice a year. And should you put ice cubes in it?
I have no idea. No,
Why?
it would freeze it.
Because orchids are tropical, according to the Angry Florist.
Yeah, and it would freeze it. And chocolate plants don't like to be frozen.
Yeah, but you have to say it a little bit more aggressive if you want to sound like Colleen.
Like with exclamation marks or something?
No, it's more sass.
Oh. Did you show the beautiful plant?
I did, because I thought it was dead. But they said it's not dead.
It's waiting to bloom?
But you do have, like, what day do you feed it?
Water?
Yeah. What day of the week? Like, if it's once a week.
Wednesday.
Do you do it every Wednesday?
It has traditionally been Wednesday.
All right. I usually do mine on Mondays. Colleen said I love Jason. It's because he's so smart about orchids. All right, let's see. 1 and 2. I think that's too much. Wait. Does Jason know? Do y'all make each other breakfast? I would say he makes breakfast more than I do. Last night we made chicken cutlets. We cook a lot together. Colleen should have a podcast called The Angry Florist. I would listen. She just yells at you. She's like, what is wrong with you? Just you and your plants. Mm-hmm. Thanks, Fanny. All right, so here's what it says. Add 1 tablespoon of lemon juice for every cup of milk. Well, we didn't add milk. Should that water have been milk? You know what? Let's not do it this time. We're going to make homemade pancakes another time. And then we'll do water. I use water because that's what this recipe said. But if we make homemade pancakes, maybe we'll do. Everybody's talking about buttermilk pancakes. Have you ever had buttermilk?
Yeah. Like in a restaurant.
You know, they're talking that they make them homemade. Did you know how you make buttermilk?
Well, you buy it.
Well, you can, but you can make it. It's milk and lemon juice.
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
At all. I thought it was like made milk that was processed a different way.
Well, I think that might be the janky way to do it. Like the homemade version is milk and lemons. Because I used to make buttermilk biscuits gluten free.
I guess it makes sense because when I think of buttermilk, I think of sour milk.
There you go. Mm-hmm.
And lemon juice is sour, so.
How are your sisters doing? They're doing well. The day that we were all supposed to get together at my mom's for Christmas was the day that Colby wasn't doing that very well. So it was a bit of a solemn day. So I saw them briefly, but not very much. All right, this is ready. If you want to heat this up.
So,
Go to town.
is this the same?
Yeah.
You put oil in it?
Yeah. Spray. And I got avocado oil. There you go.
You let it heat up first, though, right?
Yeah. And does everybody agree that the first pancake is never the good pancake? We just give it to the dog. That's just the rule. Jason didn't know that. He was like, why do these pancakes turn out so bad? I was like, because it's the first pancake. Everybody knows it's not good. I find pancakes from a box too labor intensive. There's no way I'm going to start with no buttermilk, no sourdough over here. Yeah, no. Can we have a Q&A with Jason? No. I would have to decide what questions he's going to answer because we want to give Jason his privacy and his family. So we try to do that. But he's I was going to say he's a Libra. He likes long walks on the beach, but that's me. So, anywho, the first pancake is usually mine. I guess I eat with the dogs. My stepmom always threw out the first pancake. I make buttermilk by adding vinegar to the milk. As a retired chef, the first two pancakes are the worst. Those are the ones Lulu waits for. Julie said she puts jam and jelly on her pancakes instead of syrup.
Butter and jelly.
Okay, here's a question I'll allow him to answer, but he better answer it correctly. Are you a Jif guy?
Yes. Skippy too.
Ah! Jason has disgusting organic peanut butter in the fridge that he refuses to let me throw out, even though no one will ever eat it. No, Marta, he's just on break. So he's on vacation. So he's not usually around. He don't work. He don't grab a job. My ex put peanut butter on his pancakes. And that's why you left him, I imagine, Jill. Because that sounds disgusting. My older brother always gave me the first two pancakes. I like almond butter. And you're a murderer. Okay.
They had those almond butter Snickers for a time that were really good.
Almond butter Snickers?
Yeah, they were great.
That sounds disgusting.
Instead of
peanut butter on my pancakes.
What does it replace in Snickers?
Nougat. I don't know. It's all that sounds gross. My husband puts syrup on ice cream. That sounds gross. My son puts protein powder in his pancakes. That's probably a good idea. That probably takes away the whole I just went into diabetic shock that happens. My husband, peanut butter and syrup. That's why he'll soon be my eggs. I eat leftover pancakes cold right out of the fridge. I'm not going to say I never did that. I put peanut butter on my pancakes. My dad taught me that. Come at me, bro. Allison. I was telling Jason how many people here said that they met their boyfriends /lovers at a Wawa. That's crazy. I think Wawa's got to start a campaign. Do me a favor. Anybody that met their husband at a Wawa, would you please ask them, take a picture of them holding a sign that says Wawa and send it to me because I want to make a video. I think it's so funny.
They need those I Love Wawa shirts.
They do. Or I met my husband on a dating app called Wawa. It's just so crazy. I eat peanut butter on my eggs because I don't have time to make pancake. What? We met on Bumble, Allison. My dad puts brown sugar and rolls it up to eat it. That sounds amazing. I met my husband on Facebook and found we belonged to the same club. We talked about the same people that we both know. He asked me, are you the girl that came in with Barry? I said, yeah. My husband said, I was the guy at the end of the bar with the big mouth, and I said, that was you. He said, yeah, that was me. Barry and I were engaged to be married. Then he got cancer. We didn't get married because cancer took him before we got married. My husband and I started talking, and here we are married for 5. Amy, that's so crazy. What a crazy story. Wow. I met my husband at Wawa. Julie, take a picture of you and your husband with a sign that just says Wawa. I want to make a video, and I want Wawa to start making, I want them to make an app. I met my husband 24 years ago in a Yahoo group for divorced people.
How do those first ones look?
Not good.
I think they look all right.
No, they don't. Lulu, guess who won't get a pancake? Where's your sister? Where's your sister? She's like, I don't care. I'm not calling her. My brother met his first wife at a Wawa. I met my husband through my boyfriend. Girl. Let me call your sister. She's like, why you gotta call her?
She's way upstairs, probably.
She'll hear me. Booby, time to feed the dogs. Come on, Boob. Come on, Booby, time to feed the dogs. Now there's guys working on the second floor, and now we have to decide if her anxiety, she won't walk past them, but she did hear me say food. So we'll see what. I've heard a couple meeting at the Pine Hill Wawa. That's what I'm saying. Wawa is for lovers. Bus driver Rod and I met at a church singles retreat and found out we graduated the same year from the same high school, and we didn't know each other. Wow. I tutored my wife in college. She always had the best grades.
Let's see.
What is it with this Wawa?
Those aren't bad.
Oh, they are. I met Bob at a bar, and I don't even like bars. Met my husband at a restaurant called Pepino's. But never dated. Started dating at our 5-year reunion over 30 years ago. I met my last 2 boyfriends in dirty parking lots. Both relationships lasted many years. I married the cable guy. Haven't paid for cable since. True story. Yeah, Kim, I can see your comments. Are your kids there? Yeah. I hear Brooke's here. Hey, Birdie. I don't think she can hear you. Oh, okay. This is it. And then I'm going to keep the other ones for your sister. She's like, who? Who? Mm-hmm. They're for snacking. Yeah. I wish there was a way that there was like an intercom where I could just like push a button and be like, there are pancakes, and it would just be broadcast to all the kids' rooms, and then they could decide. I met my ex at the coastline. Oh, Lisa, you going back. All right, so the coastline years ago was where all the people went. Like, I guess our age, which was when you're 20, you were like, where are the old people? They're at the coastline. Did it burn down? I don't know. Mm-hmm. I broadcast to my kids on my Alexa. So in different rooms, we do that. Oh. What?
All right. There's 3 ready to eat. See one.
Okay.
See how it goes.
Mm-hmm.
You like this or you like maple
I
syrup?
don't have either one. I do remember the intercoms of the 70s. We had one in our house, and our house wasn't even that big. Like, my mom could have just walked down the hall. They tore it down for senior housing. Okay. You say, Alexa, announce it, and then say what you want. Do they have to all be connected? I tried to connect the Alexas. Set the fire alarm off. That should work. Now it's a Harmony Village Dementia Care. Well, where do you think all those people were going to go
Really?
that used to party there?
It's for you.
It is?
Mhm.
I get one for you.
Oh, boy.
All right, ready?
Oh boy.
I think I just put on your sweatshirt.
No, you didn't.
Mmm.
Pretty good.
Mm-hmm. My mom's lungs were her intercom. She just yelled. Exactly. But I know Dean got home late from work. Does Jason have a brother? He's got 3 brothers. They're all older than him. And they're like, okay. And married. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Mm. So good. So the way that this house is, it is, Lisa. I'm older. The way this house is, the kitchen is actually way in the back of the house. And so if somebody, well, there was no doorbell. So if somebody was knocking by the front door, you wouldn't hear them. So I just put in a Ring doorbell. And then you can buy these things. It's called Chime. It's part of the Ring system. So there's one in here, one in the studio, and then one on the second floor.
There's one in the studio?
Yeah. Have you not heard it? I
No.
think I have to turn the volume up.
I'm not really good at people are in and out.
So like if you don't have a doorbell in your house, you can just buy these Chime things. They just plug into your wall. And so when you hear doo-doo-doo-doo-doo, when you hear that, that means that somebody has walked by or walked in the house. And then if you hear ding dong, that means that they have rung the doorbell. Mm-hmm. You can link Ring to Alexa too. Yeah. What's the benefit of that? Oh, I think. Yeah. Why would I do that? Mm-hmm. We have a chime and a train whistle. Yeah. No doorbell. Yeah. The chime thing has been amazing. So, so yeah, we should probably put one in our room too. So I have those. My cat, I puts them in. So. A ladder. I saw it, Julie, and I was like, what? There's work getting done on the outside of the house. So. Oh, somebody asked if you like the gluten-free food that you eat.
Yeah, for the most part.
For the most part.
The stuff that is made, for sure. Some of the store-bought stuff's not as good.
Yeah, I agree. The kids were eating my gluten-free Oreos the other day.
Those are pretty good.
Yeah, I think they're pretty good, but they said they can taste the difference. And I was like, you know what? I haven't had an Oreo, a real one, in forever, so I can't even. I wouldn't know how different they are.
I don't remember telling the difference, but I don't eat them very often either.
These are so good. We have a driveway alarm. We're in the boonies. Just to tell you, yeah, because you wouldn't know. Yeah. It looked like one of the Home Alone guys. It does. I imagine with them walking by. Mm-hmm. I wish I could find some good gluten-free pretzels. I don't crave them often, but it would be nice once in a while. Mm-hmm. I saw them, Lauren. They're pretty good. So anyway. All right. Well, listen. We learned a lot about pancakes. Learned a lot about orchids. I can't wait to see what nickname Colleen has landed on Monday. Today's Friday, right?
Yeah.
So hopefully everybody enjoys their first weekend of 2025. The piano arrived safely. I'm going to take some pictures. Has to be so hard to eat gluten-free all the time. Everything has gluten. It is. I would say like the first few months was the hardest because I think your body still craves it. But I would get so sick when I would eat it that after a while it was like, there's nothing about a donut that sounds good to me. Yeah. So now there's just a few foods that I would love to try, like Entenmann's. They had the candy cakes, the peanut butter candy cakes. And I've had it where like there was a bakery that was like making them gluten-free, and they're fine. Like it's nice when people try to make things gluten-free. They never really taste the same. So that I would enjoy a good donut. That's not really. Mm-hmm. I think that the pasta. James is waving. I gotta go talk to another contractor.
He said to come out.
Yeah, he said to come out. Maybe he wants to talk to you about something.
Right.
I found gluten-free Texas toast garlic bread. Where did you find it? Send me a note. I don't know if it's any of the same stores that we have up here. Anyway. Well, listen, everybody. I know I do miss bread. Sometimes I'll make bread myself. It's not the same though. So listen, everybody. Have a great day today. It's a beautiful day. It's a little chilly. Find a little place to get warm and cuddle up with your dog and do a whole bunch of nothing. And we're all going to be, I guess, back to work and doing real things come Monday. So enjoy the weekend. And do something fun, Judy says. Pamela's makes the best cookies, but I can't find them anymore. Yeah. I think like King Arthur, Krusty's, Pamela's, all of them are probably my favorites, but each one is still different. Like for pancakes, Pamela's is the only one. I had the Krusty's. It wasn't that good. You can see there's the cutting board Jeremy made. So my son knows the owner of the gluten-free bakery in Rochester. What do you want? I don't know. What's good? What's shippable, Bob? I'm working from home in my jammy pants and I'm loving it. Good for you, Allison. So have a great one this weekend, everybody. Look forward to being back on Monday, doing a little bebopping. Things, all the kids Brooke doesn't start school for another week, and I still have about 2 weeks of moving to do and getting ready for the renters. So I'll be back and forth. But yeah, have a great one, everybody. Hope everybody's feeling optimistic about the new year and what's next and all that fun stuff. But like Judy from Saskatoon, good time, Andrew, say do something nice for yourself or others. And thanks for watching. Have a great weekend and a blessed weekend. And I'll see you Monday morning. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.
Hey guys, if you enjoyed today's morning show, make sure to follow us for more One Funny Mother content.
Okay, all right. Morse code is tapping.
And check out OneFunnyMotherStore.com for great new inappropriate swag. And for more exclusive content, consider becoming a supporter.
She got a bad leg.
Thanks again, and we'll see you tomorrow on One Funny Morning.